Why is it that sometimes the smartest people you know do the most idiotic of things? Why is it that an expert in one field can look like a fool in another? Well, according to the philosopher Nathan Ballantyne, it might be down to something called epistemic trespassing. Epistemic trespassing is when an expert in one field thinks that they are an expert in another. So if you are good at coding, at astrophysics or medicine, you imagine that you are good at politics, at sociology, or at anthropology. Epistemic trespassing is when a tech billionaire who thinks that because he is successful in one industry, he can solve a complex geopolitical crisis. Or it's when a brilliant physicist believes that their mastery of maths makes them an authority on public health. Ballantyne argues that those who are well qualified and who have decades of earned experience often have a kind of intellectual pride, or halo effect, that blinds them to their own boundaries. Of course, some subjects overlap, and there are transferable skills, but Ballantyne argues that to avoid trespassing, we should calibrate our knowledge when we approach other fields. In other words, we need to be less sure of ourselves and more willing to bow to others who know better. As Plato's Socrates put it, the beginning of wisdom is knowing how limited your knowledge is, and in a world of loud opinions, we need to recognize that just because somebody is a genius in one area, that doesn't make them an authority in another.